coordinated.
They gonna think this is a Pittsburgh,
a Wu-Tang.
But this is Cleveland.
This is a Wu-Tang Clan podcast. Hello, everybody. This is the NSFW Cleveland podcast. My name is Chris Paugh.
I'm John Armstrong.
What's up, John?
Did they miss us?
What's up? It's been a few weeks since the last episode went up, and we had a huge dip in how many people were listening when we moved channels. But,
we just gotta advertise it better and put some more clips up.
Yeah, but for what we're doing, this channel's doing okay for where we're at right now. I'm happy with how we're getting started here.
I like the incremental success.
Yeah. Give it a year. We'll be like the Shane Gillis secret podcast.
We could be like Flagrant. Which one of us is going to be Schultz and which one is going to be Akash?
I don't know this show.
Oh, consider yourself lucky. It's in internet lore of Schultz. He blew up as one of those comedians who blew up after the pandemic. He was doing a lot of crowd work type stuff. He got into the Rogan sphere. And then Akash is the Indian guy who's with him, which lately this past week he's had quite the dust up on the internet because his wife has been kind of embarrassing him. So
oh man, inside
joke for the YouTube watchers for whenever you guys see this. Which one of us is Akash? Which one of us is Schultz? I would say, unfortunately,
so is this like these guys? It's like the Brendan Schaub and all those people that have. There's like a whole. There's like a bunch of podcasts that are like somehow linked to that.
Yep. We're trying
to less and less degrees.
Yeah, so he's more of a satellite. He's not directly under him, but you know, he's one of those people who, when Rogan was still giving people a bump when they would go on, he got a bump. But he was working with Charlemagne, the God, for a while too, because they had their Brilliant Idiots podcast for a while.
I haven't heard any of those names. I checked out of. I used to listen to a lot of comedy podcasts when I started comedy, and I think 2016, 17 is probably where I fell off. I think it was just a change in jobs or something that I just didn't have as much time.
I never listened to a lot of comedy podcasts. I think it was. I'm more so knew Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club, just because that's kind of a big thing in black culture and the zeitgeist. You just know because they report on the news and shit like that. So I knew about that from that, and then my YouTube algorithm sends me a lot of like not the top comics, but the medium, and that's what Schultz was for a minute. So
yeah, I think
that's my algo.
After a certain amount of time in comedy, it just be like comedy. Podcast just became like I don't know. I don't. It's like a water cooler, where it's just like
but a salacious water cooler because the algorithm responds to the red meat you throw it. So that's why
I think
people.
That's another is because everybody got so fucking weird,
right?
So especially like around COVID and after, like the internet changed. There was a huge shift in whatever podcast, everything.
Yeah.
Well, online, internet wise.
A few laws were changing. A couple whistleblowers came ahead talking about how Facebook was manipulating the algorithm and doing things to incite.
And the Russians got to all the Rogans and all these people and pushed their podcast opinions into a certain direction.
Psyop. It's all been a psyop.
Yeah.
So that's probably what did
it. Don't argue with me in the comments. I don't care. We all know what happened. It's not I'm not even entertaining these things as debatable anymore. Just clearly shit got fucked. But
okay, all right. I don't like to start off like this, but let's get it out of the way. I'm gonna forget. So I haven't even been that in depth in this, but the shooter guy who came to DC who shot the 2 National Guardsmen, but one of them was a woman. I think she just died. I think the other one is still alive.
The quote unquote Afghan national.
They're just playing in our faces at this point, dude. This isn't even conspiracy. This is shit that you can Google. You can Google how much they Googled him before they killed him.
Yeah, they Googled him like 27 times 9 months ago. And only in Washington. Yeah, that video. Did I send you that, or you sent me that? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I saw the same one.
Yeah. It's and then the Charlie Kirk thing before this, where it was so much indiscrepancies, and then of course you got the Epstein thing, and then you got Trump getting shot in the air, and it is just like,
yeah, they're clearly trying to escalate shit. I was just looking on TikTok too. There were a ton of there's a whole lot of bots that are just like now Republicans would they're rage baiting and everything.
Well, that was a big one. Did you see that, where Elon Musk showed that because there's this new feature on Twitter where you can see where the origin of the person is, and he turned it on, and then because it was a big blow up in the rap world and in the political world, and it showed that some of the biggest MAGA accounts were just bot farms in these other countries. And then on my end of it with rap and stuff like that, it showed that like a lot of different rappers, how they were not necessarily, not just the songs, but the discourse behind a lot of like beef stuff and stuff like that, and all these fan pages. I always talk about the Kendrick and Drake and all that shit that's going on, and then
those are troll farms too.
Yeah, and so it just showed how manipulated so much of the dialogue is. You know what I mean? And so it's wild, dude. And and I don't think that was an accident either. I don't like Elon Musk. I don't think he's nearly as smart as people make him out to be. But he's not stupid, and he knows by owning that thing, because he said it when he bought it that half of this is bots.
Yeah, I think he knows what he's got, but I think he misunderstands what it means.
Yeah,
I think he thought that was gonna be an own on liberals. Somehow,
true that.
And then did it,
because social capital is like his only capital.
Yeah, he always thinks what he's doing is gonna have the opposite effect.
Like his stupid jokes. When he does, like, when you hear his dad type jokes, and he has that laugh where he laughs like from the back of his throat and his nose, like
when he showed up at he showed up at the Twitter offices carrying a sink.
Let that sink in.
Let that sink in.
So bad. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, just totally unself-aware.
Just the cheese. Oh my god! I wish he had the balls to shoot himself into space and it would like go wrong.
I wish you.
Or if he'd be stuck up there like that guy in that David Bowie song. Ground controlled Elon.
Yeah.
Major Lawn.
Yeah.
Ay.
His friends are scary too. Who's the one with the clown face? Not Peter Thiel. Larry Ellison.
I don't know about this.
He just bought TikTok. Yeah, it's only a handful of them who are doing it.
You can tell something's changed at TikTok, because I've been getting more and more Fox News stuff.
Oh yeah. They said they've been doing a lot of that. Yeah. TikTok became my Twitter. It's something I kept saying I'd get around to, and I lived long enough to be like, I just won't sign up. Became stonewashed jeans. I wanted them, and then it passed me by, and then I came glad that I never bought any.
You know what I'm gonna do for the next 3 months, though? Next 3 or 4 months is dig up all my old non-political material. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna kill with it and get video and just push reels. Non-political, safe reels.
Chris, we're recording this, all right?
Yeah.
This is evidence, all right? If you veer off of this path, we're going to hold you to account.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. Just safe, just comedy writing. Just getting myself out there.
That in and of itself is political at this point.
And that's all I'm gonna use social media for.
Your political silence is going to be deafening. They're like there's only one white male comedian who's not talking politics. That's somehow going to be the most racist thing on the internet.
Nope, it's just old nose to the grindstone Paugh.
So you don't have an opinion about anything?
Nope. Here's a joke about my father.
You mean your father, Jesus Christ?
Here's a joke about tattoos.
You mean the little guy on Fantasy Island?
Nope.
What's up with your African American co-hosts on your podcast?
It's just I just spend an hour a week proving to the internet I have black friends.
Well played and well played again, Chris. So what do you go Trojan horse it then? You go be Mr. Nice Guy and then you go get up on stage and finally
I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna do comedy and start making
America,
money.
but we both need cars. In the comments, anything under $500, let me know. Yeah. Couldn't even get a Hot Wheels collectible.
Used cars are outrageous anymore, dude. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, they said the average car is 50 G's, dude. 50 motherfucking G's.
Oh, they're trying to kill us all. Yeah, no, I'm not in. I'm gonna. That's my. I resolve to just. It just stresses me out so much. And what am I gonna do? Why do I need to know everything between now and what? Point me at a ballot box in 10 months, and I'll do what I gotta do.
Well, that's part of it.
And then leave me the fuck alone for another 2 years.
Dude, that's part of it. They say we have the longest election process in the developed world or whatever, because most people it comes up in a few weeks and then there's a few things, but you can't like campaign and do commercials the way we do, and it's just not drawn out. We're the only people who do that. That's why elections in and of itself have become one of the biggest industries, like literally billion-dollar industry.
But it's also at this point in
at
this point during the Biden administration, Trump had already announced that he was running.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No one has announced that they're running. No one's talking about running. No one's looks like a good candidate. There's nothing. There's just we're not them.
That is the broken clock is right twice a day thing with Trump is his tenacity. Is why he is as successful as he is. Even being born rich and losing all that money, and just always having all these failures, he just presses forward.
Just being a liar. That was not a failure. That was a success.
Yeah. Well, that and white supremacy and that also aids in probably his sexual assault of many, many, many victims. Is that same pressing forward without any regard for, that's that same part of his brain.
Yeah,
that's wild, dude.
That you can just argue your way to them, like just slimy fucking salesman bullshit your way to the most powerful position in the world, really.
Yeah. Dude.
Just the aspect of like you have the power to nuke to get the whole world like mutually assured destruction. Yeah, they'll set theirs off and it'll cause a chain reaction, but you could do it if you're that guy.
Yeah. Oh,
and if you're that guy and you're dying, why not?
We need it's to the point now where we gotta have a system in place where people aren't in control. We gotta Skynet this, dude.
I mean,
or maybe that's the grand plan.
I think
maybe they're doing that to make us react and overreact and do it.
I think America should split into regions.
We've done this hypothesis, Chris. It wouldn't work.
I want regions. I want them all to have their own walls.
It wouldn't work because the places that the white supremacists would have to be would eventually be unsustainable and they would need help from. But then
they would start wars, or at least, if not full on separate regions.
I mean, you have separate
less of more commit by committee and less one guy making decisions. Replace the presidency with another group of like 100 senators or something like that.
Yeah, bureaucracy. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's just not and it's, I guess it's like everything else in life, to where it's just on the honor system, which is why a person like Trump can do what he can. Because it's just like, all right, you lost, you got to leave.
Well, it's like no one ever.
it's literally a 3-year-old. Yeah, we got to go. No.
Yeah, and it's like, well, we don't have we don't have a follow up to know when somebody does what, like, the kind of.
Well, he has the cheat code again. He's a white straight male, well, allegedly straight male, but he's a white male. So he So, you know, the old joke, you know, if it was black, if it was Barack and he lost him, like, hey, Barack, you can't leave. All right, they're sending troops into the, White House. That would be, oh, man.
Well, with this guy, the troops are going to be like, well, he's the guy.
He's one of us. You know what I mean?
We got to do what he says.
Like, even the D.C. police, that one guy who became famous from the January 6th thing, I mean, a lot of those guys, it was only because they were assaulted by those people that they are against Trump. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's good that they are. For
every now and then,
the reasons are.
The breeze of justice blows in the right direction, America. Really quick, this is a hard pivot. Movies come and go so quick. Did you go see the new Predator?
No.
I want to see it, but I feel like it's already gone. But like I saw a few good things on my YouTube channels that do reviews.
I had no idea there was a new Predator. I haven't kept up with Predator or Alien, as we've talked about before.
I will get you into my weird sci-fi movies if it's the last thing I do. All right.
I'm not against it. I
you like horror movies? It's they got special effects too, Chris.
Those are both franchises I always plan to get to, but at this point it's like overwhelming, where it's like, you start at the beginning and then it takes like a year to get all the way through everything. H.R.
Geiger was the guy who designed the actual Alien. It's just mesmerizing and very phallic, and it's about rape. It's really weird. But what's his name? Stan Winston. He's the guy. Him and I think he designed the Predator. Because he designed the Predator, and I think Alien, the exoskeleton too. But James Cameron, I think because James Cameron said he had a dream and woke up and he drew the exoskeleton. But Stan Winston was the actual guy who made the animatronic, because that was when it was still practical effects.
The Predator it's a thing in a suit, right? It's like like they have technology that they use for, like, and they're just like hunters, right?
Yeah.
I heard someone describe, and now like I'm kind of interested in it. I always was. It's just.
I think they're called Yagas.
There's just so much to catch up on. It's
well, they actually have comic books too. That's what I'm starting to find, and that's deep in the weeds. That's a little too deep in the weeds for me. Although I was thinking about, as I go on these side quests for certain shit, that if they're interested enough, a comic book might be. Because I'm so ADD. I used to read books. I have not read a book in years, dude. I'm embarrassed to say that. But like a comic, like, and with pictures.
It can be. It's as a person with ADD that's read a lot of comic books, it can be tough too, because it's almost reading two languages. Like, you're reading, like, just because there's not word, like the art is a language on its own. So, like, you have to really follow that too. So.
Well, yeah, the pacing of it, taking in certain information and trying not to get ahead.
Yeah.
Especially emotionally and everything else, and like pacing it out, but not taking in everything to where you.
But yeah, if you can
spoilers,
let your ADD work for you and throw on a good soundtrack with a comic book. That's a that's a good time.
It's like masturbating with a belt around your neck.
But I have to. It's the nerd version of that.
This could go off the rails.
Smoke a big joint.
The old NyQuil game. Swallow half a bottle of NyQuil.
I can't read or work on like if I'm writing or something like that. The music has to have it has to be instrumental. If there's words in it, I get distracted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Or even if it's like if it's music I really like, because my favorite music is rap. So it's and I like lyrical rap. I'm not one of those I like it for the beat rap to people. I like lyrical rap. So like a lot of times, like if I'm in the car with people, particularly like my girl, and she'll be like, put on something you want to hear. I'm like, no, you can put on your stuff. And she'll be like, why do you do that? I'm like, well, I either put on something I like and you turn it down and you keep trying to talk to me, or like I'm like, the type of music I listen to is meant to be kind of listened to, which is why I listen to it at night when I'm by myself and when I'm smoking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you can kind of vibe out to it, but it's not as passive, you know?
Yeah,
it can be. And I'm not saying like I'm like every time I'm like studying the lyrics, like, yeah, break it down, like not like that, but the words do add a different element that it's not so passive of a consumption.
I get so irritated. My kids like to talk to me when I'm watching something
I hate that.
or listening to music or something. They'll just walk in, and like my daughter especially will walk in and stand in between me and the TV and start talking, and or start talking. Yeah, like if I'm paying attention to something else,
very manipulative,
and you just start talking, that doesn't, like, you have to go, hey, you have to say something for, you know what I mean? Like, you got to get my attention and then start talking, and then get mad when I can't. When I'm like, what did you say?
And then you're the one being rude. Yeah, dude. I walk around with headphones all the time, and I'll have them around my neck, but then I'll have them on me, and like people will literally just. And I just see people's lips moving, and it won't be like an excuse me or by the way, pardon me. It just right into a fucking sentence. I used to get that when I used to read, and I would be places and my head would be in a book.
Yeah.
Like human beings' inability to kind of have manners around getting you out of what you're doing instead of just that's what I hated about when fucking cell phones first came out. Because there used to be a certain type of etiquette to getting a phone call. You would excuse yourself. But cell phones took that away to where we could be doing this right now, and then people would just
ring and go, hey, and yeah, no, I'm not busy.
It's so fucking rude, dude. Like, oh my god, yeah, it's a selfish thing.
Yeah, I'm probably guilty of looking at it while I'm like somebody's talking.
Well, we're all addicted now.
But,
I mean,
yeah.
They got what they got what they wanted.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
But yeah, answering it, I kind of think it's rude at this point to just call someone.
Oh yeah.
Without texting first.
Well, I get scared when I get a call. I was just Thanksgiving, America. I was just at my mom's house for Thanksgiving on Thursday, and we were talking about that, how like we've had like some deaths in the family recently, and how we always text each other, and the only time we get the phone calls is when somebody's dead. So my mother had recently called me, and I was like, God damn it, dude. Like like, oh, and it's like, it's not that you don't want to hear from your mom, but you just know that when it's a phone call, it's like, no.
Yeah.
I can't
people.
text that somebody's dead. It's like a breakup. It's like
yeah.
Can we cross that now since we're so immersed in technology and all this?
Hey hun, dad's dead. # sorry.
Yes. Breakup by text we're allowed to do, and death alerts by text we're allowed to do, because what are we doing? We're giving ourselves anxiety with these phone calls.
I've definitely had long fights over text.
Like, I can't, because I can't type fast. So it's like it's somebody like and then I'm and then it's like and then I'm like and it's like I'm so bad. It takes me forever, man. Yeah, I'm not good at that.
It's always funny because it's like that's when I can win an argument is when I can go like, no, look what and I'll just screen cap what they said a minute ago, or reply straight to stuff, and then they'll be like they'll block you.
You can break out the bulletin board and start typing strings to text.
And
like,
then
no.
And then they'll block you, and then it has to, and then they'll block you or call you when you're making headway in your argument. Then it becomes fuck you.
That's entrenched, dude. That's when you pull out the old.
I haven't had these issues for over 5 years now.
Nice.
Going on 5 years.
Nice. Post-pandy. What else is going on? New York. We're winding down here.
Going back
Christmas.
to Austin.
When is that? The New
February?
Year? Yeah.
I'm not in the championship for roast battle, but I'm going to it, and I'm doing a battle during it.
Nice.
It's like a filler battle, but
where is this?
Austin,
well,
the mothership.
Dude, the place. Do you go to any of the other?
It'll be my third time there.
Wow.
I did one other like an open mic there that was like outside of the strip. I did stand up at the Sunset Strip the first year. This year, the last time I was there, I didn't find any shows to. There was one I was supposed to do, but it got canceled. Same thing happened in New York.
Yeah.
But I have a 2.5 month lead this time, so I'm trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the roast battle stuff's on Sunday. But this last time, now there's like roast battle stand-up shows. Like the comics, they have booked them all on another show somewhere too.
Nice.
So hopefully they do that again.
Dude, I need a car, man.
Yeah.
I know we've already said this. I'm not I'm not regressing into some shitty memory thing. It's just every time like everybody's like out of town and I'm just I feel like the kid with the cast looking out the window.
Well, I'm flying out there, but it's yeah, I had a car this year. I bought a car this year and it didn't last.
You got circumcised by a tree.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Drove it into a bunch of trees.
That's messed up. A friend of mine just told me her teenage kid just hit the mail carrier's car, that little box car they got.
Damn.
Just a fender bender, just kind of, but not nearly to the level you said yours, but it reminded me because she was like, her little one was shook up, shell shocked, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I hate being I've been going on out of town trips with other people since then, and I can't fucking stand being in a passenger seat anymore.
Everything is Final Destination, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can feel like every little whatever in the road, or if it's raining, or when they're going to switch lanes for this person doesn't see, and you're just like, oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you take me when I'm already dozed off so I don't?
Especially if it's like if they're like women or Asian, it's.
Or if it's an Asian woman, oh my God. We can say while I'm here, if it's one of them black dudes who like his seat is so far back that it's like in the back seat, and he's like his elbows like this, and he's not even grabbing the top of the steering wheel. It's drivers. The bottom of the steering wheel, and then he's making you roll a blunt, but y'all already smoked like 3 blunts, and at this point you get nervous that he's too inebriated to be driving, but you can't ask to drive because you think this isn't even his car in the first place, and you don't even want to be wrapped up in that, so you don't.
Exactly.
So yeah,
there's all kinds of
stereotypical shitty drivers. You can be a white guy with a really, really high lifted truck with truck nuts and all types of "Don't tread on me" stickers and
just
Blue
awful.
Lives Matters.
Just aggressive asshole drivers. That's the white guy. They're just aggressively driving their truck. It snowed really bad yesterday, and I drove in it, and that's always those fucking like MAGA type like truck driving
they live for
like
this, dude.
fucking assholes.
They
They're
live
always
for it,
the ones that end up on the side of the road or like cutting you off in the snow and shit because they think they can. They go faster than they need to just because they think they can.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't
people with four-wheel drive
physics,
don't think that all four wheels will slide off the road.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I get it. You're in somewhat in control of the car now, but what happens if you have to stop? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck what you are. Fucking ice is ice, dude. Like,
yeah, four-wheel drive doesn't help when you're on solid ice on all four wheels. It's the same.
A friend of mine, I'll never forget. This is kind of just whatever because I've never had SUV myself, but I'll never forget. It had snowed bad at our job, and I was in the passenger seat, and he had this like Blazer or some shit, and we were smoking weed. And he got stuck, so he hit the four-wheel drive, but then it just made us move sideways. It was so weird, dude. I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. It's like fucking four-wheel drive. Which, don't get me wrong, I'd rather have that, but still. I'm not a fan of the snow.
It's good for if you get stuck, you can get out of it easier. But I don't think it really helps you get less stuck.
Yeah, well, if you have a good weight ratio, it helps you not to spin out. But but that depends. Again, you want like 50-50 front to back, which most people.
Well, in my head, at least two of those wheels have to be on something that isn't ice for that to help.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you have more of a chance of that, but if they're all on ice, I don't know.
Get one of them Jeeps with the strings in the front, and you tie it to a tree, and then you crank yourself out of there. I just asked somebody about that because
you could do that with two-wheel drive, though.
But they said that theirs didn't work. They had to have somebody else come and get them. Basically, your car's expensive. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and it's all an ego boost. That's all we're doing. That's all any of this is.
I'm sure for any dry weather things that it helps immensely for different shit, like getting more grip on the ground and pulling and hauling and shit.
And if you at the right angle and you just like washed it, like when the sun hits those chrome truck nuts, and there's a liberal that's just eye level because he's in a Prius. Come on.
Yeah,
they already know, and then you just know. And then they're blinded. And they open their eyes up more, and that's when they see all the other flags on. You're
like, look at these.
Oh man, it's poetic almost.
Some Kamala voter.
Oh man, or did anybody vote for her? I mean, really? Speaking of bots,
actually, I think more people voted for her than Trump, but I don't want to get into that whole thing. It's awfully weird that he won all 8 swing states by a very, a point or two.
You mean those ballots that they found that he won, but the Democratic people down ballot won, which has never happened?
Yeah.
It's like this Democratic ballot voted for a Republican president, but down ballot this Democrat voted for all the other Democrats.
Yeah. Yeah, that that whole thing. But I think laying the foundation for 4 years of going, the election was rigged, it was rigged, to make anyone sound like they're a crazy person. If they said that is part of the whole. That was
Bush had Karl Rove and Dick Cheney. Who is in Rumsfeld? Who is that here? Like
who's the Rumsfeld of the Trump era? Well, I think Bannon.
Yeah, Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon.
And Stephen Miller are kind of the two like most evil. Agenda guys.
Like, are any of those Heritage Foundation people big? Because I can't think of any of those names offhand.
Well,
I think there's
Peter Thiel owns JD Vance.
Yeah,
the vice president, and Elon doesn't. He's got sway, but he doesn't have ultimate power.
Well, that's the other thing about Elon too. That's beautiful about just life and tribalism. Even amongst like billionaires, he's just such a fucking
Even among people that are supposed to be more scared of him, they all think he's just a tool.
Imagine going in a room with Peter Thiel and Zuckerberg and fucking Bezos, and they just seeing Elon and they're like,
when the rest of the oligarchy sees you coming, and they're like, oh God, it's this fucking guy. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna say something dumb.
He's gonna make me ask Grok a question. Like, oh my God.
Oh, this fucking Heil Hitler motherfucker.
Oh God. All right.
The other billionaires even hate him.
Yeah. All right, Zuckerberg, pretend to not be Jewish.
Here's. Yeah, man.
This guy didn't just do a Nazi salute.
It's like, oh, here comes Space Boy.
Basically, the way the upper echelon in New York looked at Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he was one of them, but he wasn't one of them.
That's why people think of them as outsiders, though. But it's like, you think outsiders are people that just nobody else likes? That's not how that fucking works.
And it's exactly like that incel energy. It's like, yeah, you are an outsider, and yeah, it's not fair, and yes, that does make a human being feel excluded. But if we do a full forensic on this, there was a reason you were kind of outcasted from the group. Yeah. Like, you're creepy as shit, dude.
We've had way too much media that's like, oh, all the misfits need to get together and have their own, create their own family. And it's like, yeah, that
you mean Mormons?
That happens, but also there's a reason a lot of people are outcast, because they fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like in comedy, the gatekeeping thing. It's like, some gates should be closed. You should keep track of who comes into some gates.
Oh my God, yeah.
Don't act like there are no shitty people in the world.
Yeah. Airing people out on stage. I just want to say all the offensive words. Even like the offensive word people, as shitty as that is, just the thing that's cool about that is, even if somebody is up there dropping like M-bombs, F-bombs, whatever, it's like, it's rare that it's funny. So it's usually so shitty that you're just watching somebody bomb hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So unless they have this gluttony for that, because unless they have like some type of kink shame behind that, it kind of, that works itself out. The problem is, it's so many people that want to do it. There's a different person doing it. So sometimes you don't have to necessarily worry about the same person coming up with their
but there's a type.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's maybe not like, oh no, here comes Mr. Johnson with his takes on
and that's
blah
why,
blah blah.
That's why
it's like you get rid of him, and then here's the other one, like, he just didn't know how to say it right.
Yeah, that's why you'll get new comics where your attitude is like, I've seen 500 of you. And then other people are like, no, you're just hating. You don't understand them.
And to the point again with incels, it's just like when, and I learned this, like sometime when you get quickly rejected, when you're trying to talk to women, it's like, and it's like, it's not fair. They don't want to get to know us and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, kind of like you were saying, it's like, no, maybe they know you. Maybe they've seen 500
500 guys like you have come up and been like, hey, beautiful. Well, I'm just trying to give you a compliment.
Where's my hug?
Where's my hug, beautiful?
That's very presumptuous. Not even just a hug, my hug.
Yeah. Like, hey, gorgeous lady. I'd eat ice cream out of your asshole. You know what? It's a compliment.
You know the only thing the only thing worse than that is the handful of women that works on.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's the thing you always got to remember when there's like leverage of power in marginalized groups, is human beings being human beings, there's still shitty people in those marginalized groups.
Yeah.
so there's going to be a shitty woman who
like
responds
Elon,
to which is why Elon has kids, which is why Stephen Miller was even born, or he has a wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What an objectively just
Stephen Miller's wife.
Oh,
dude,
my God.
Did you see the video of her? They were talking about an entirely different topic.
Oh, she was talking to Cenk Uygur, and he was saying something, and she was kept going on about anti-Semitism, and they were like, nobody even said anything.
Yeah,
and then she was this close to doing that. He just hit me, like she went hysterical, dude.
Yeah,
like
you would tell me as a Jew. She was doing exactly what they say liberals do.
It was the most like Emmett Till cry rape, he beat me, it's your baby, like every red pill manosphere stereotype of a shitty cry wolf antagonistic woman is in this very brown Jewish woman. This very brown Jewish
years
racist
ago that
white identifying
these
woman.
People do is it's just a
projection.
Yeah, it's like textbook. Like, it's so fucking weird.
Well, that's why, again, to one of our first things we talked about when those two National Guardsmen got shot, I think that's why that didn't even really get, at least maybe it's my algorithm, it didn't get that much press just because.
I haven't really read I saw like a few headlines and kind of
any other time and hit two service members getting shot like a few blocks from the White House and killed by somebody who hollers Allah Akbar, whatever stereotypical thing he did.
I mean, in 2002, it would have been a huge story.
Dude, we'd be invading Afghanistan right now. Dude, we literally would.
More, twice as much.
We literally would. And everyone's like, huh? It's like, we've been psyoped to
it's
death,
obviously it's obviously a setup so they can lock you to push even more of their immigration bullshit. They're doing so poorly on approval ratings and stuff on everything, and their immigration favorability's been dropping, so they're ramping up like bullshit to blame on
cry
immigrants.
Wolf tactics,
to get to get that pump back up. They're very worried about the midterms. Fox is out. The midterms are going to be so ugly. It's,
Well, they say we might not even have to worry about getting to the midterms because they say with Marjorie Taylor Greene quitting, there's a handful of other people who behind the scenes are talking about quitting because people already know that they're, they either can't win or if they don't toe the line hard enough, Trump is already threatening to primary him. So, this whole grift has always been, built on selfishness anyway. Because
unfortunately, the district, like Marjorie Greene never would have won anywhere else.
Yeah.
The district she's in is never, ever going to elect a Democrat. They're just not going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why she even got a chance in the first place. So,
but even her stepping
whoever
away,
replaces her is not going to be any better.
Marjorie Taylor Mondavi. Free buses to Negro Town.
What if she comes back with a brunette wig on and she's like Marjorie Taylor Orange?
Fucking in a trench coat, just being fucking held up by Mike Johnson.
I think it's pretty obvious she quit. She's resigning because she got so many deaths. I mean,
make no mistake, her resignation date is 2 days after she's eligible for a pension. You know that?
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not making this up.
I mean,
it's very convenient.
That's fine too, but I think she seems like she would have stuck around if it were going her way.
Well, yeah, because that's the other thing. She's made millions of dollars. She's made at least 20, 25 million
She went on the news and was like talking about it, and she did everything she could to not bash Trump. But she was very much like, well, I'm with these women, and I believe these women, and she goes, and I do think it is unfortunate that the president has decided to bash me this way. That gives she described exactly what he does to everyone.
Yeah, but it just came around to her.
But it happened to her, so now she thinks it's wrong.
But again, these are all selfish people, because another thing that has made her decide to have a moral high ground to speak up is she apparently wanted a powerful seat in the Senate, and he kept telling her that he would not give her that. And that's when she started.
Yeah, she wanted to jump to the Senate.
Yeah. So again, like when people try to come with some she had a come to Jesus moment.
I do think because she's probably so anti-Semitic, she's anti-Israel. Yeah, that's the one thing. She won't accept money from those people, and I'll give her that. And
that's the interesting thing in MAGA, the
divide on the people that are just so hateful.
The Zionist MAGA, and then you have the well, I don't like none of these motherfuckers. Yeah. like that's the real MAGA. That's the America I know.
Don't give it to Israel or Palestine. Yeah. Wipe them all out.
Yeah, it's those people. How Vivek Ramaswamy is trying to run for Senate in Ohio, and he's campaigning. I don't know if you guys have seen this. He had this one town hall, and these young MAGA people were taking him to task. We will never vote for your Indian. and that's the thing that's so funny to me, when just all these again marginalized groups try to get into the fascist group.
Cash Patel.
Yeah, dude. Cash Patel, Vivek Ramaswamy, even fucking.
Cash Patel married some pop singer. I think it's an Indian pop singer or some shit, or country singer.
Cash Patel did?
Yes.
No, he didn't. He's with some.
She's not Indian. I'm picturing her and him.
His girlfriend is an Israeli spy.
She's a country singer.
She's an
she's an
Israeli spy.
He's in trouble for hiring extra security at her show.
I'm not going to say it again.
I mean, I don't know that theory at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's good that you don't know, and don't Google it either. But all I say is this: they have this thing. Yeah, he's compromised, dude.
Is she not a country music singer?
No. Okay, all right. We've never done this. Have we done this? I think I did this once. I'm gonna use. The tools.
I'm not talking about
the oppressor.
I mean the cover store. Is that not?
No, I'm not. No, I'm doing. I'm doing it. Hold on. Don't look at my porn search, America. Is Cash.
America? The whole world's on here.
My dumb ass. I got information on here. Patel's.
I'm pretty sure she's a country singer or something.
Girl,
because he hired extra security and it was a big
country
thing.
singer. It says okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Cash Patel's girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins, is a country singer. She is also a podcaster and conservative political commentator.
Okay.
It just jumped. Hold on.
Okay, so she reverse engineered this country music thing. She's probably a red-pilled podcaster first.
She's also an Israeli spy.
All right. I mean,
this is not an anti-Jewish thing. This is an anti-Zionist.
I wouldn't be surprised
thing. So we're not going to twist that. I'm not hating on her.
I don't know why I thought she was Indian initially, but
well, I mean, the Kardashians popularized that look. It's that look, America. She's got dark hair. And she's racially ambiguous, but she can cry white when enough police come. That's what I'm gonna let y'all know. This white listeners, probably most of the listeners on here, is that's one of the things that pisses black people off the most about all that pick-me shit that immigrants do. Is everybody uses black culture as the hip hop and all that. It's you'll see that in Crazy Rich Asians and all this other shit. But then when it comes time to assimilate in high culture, they leverage it against black people and towards white supremacy and towards a white aesthetic. We're just a toy to be played with, Chris. No one takes it serious. We're on the island of misfit toys.
Well, it's like
I'm a water gun that squirts jelly.
Bill Burr always says about women, how women do that with men. Like they're like white women especially, where it's like,
oh yeah, you're just very duplicitous.
Yeah, and then he's like, you're sitting in the hot tub with me, you bitch.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just it's one of the problems just in modern society now. Is this just hyper individualistic culture and how people will sell out themselves and their own people just to be in the in group, and everybody is fucking doing that. Fucking Nicki Minaj went over and talked on behalf of Trump because of the alleged fucking killings that are going on in Nigeria of Christians, which is just their way of fucking justifying going into Nigeria and trying to control, this country that borders the Sahel region, which France.
But is that for her? Is that because Christianity is very strong in the black community? It's like
and very strong in Nigeria too.
So is Nicki Minaj a Christian? Is that why she went?
No, but her brother and her husband are sex offenders. Just like Trump and his whole thing. So a lot of us.
So he's like, hey, those are my people?
Well, those predators do move in flocks. We'll say that. But also, I think every black person, celebrity who he has gotten, they have like Snoop Dogg. He got Trump to help to pardon. It was the original.
Rick Ross?
No. Not Larry Hoover. It was I forget. But he got a pardon for this guy. But
the Silk Road guy?
No. But Snoop had to play at the MAGA crypto ball, and then all of us black people saw that, and then we voted Snoop off the island, and Snoop he's been kind of excommunicated.
Oh, but he
I'm just saying a lot of this is quid pro quo type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mean to Google this. I'm Jamie. Jamie, look that up. Co-founder of Death Row. Come on. Oh God, it's so slow. Yeah, my phone is doing this on purpose too because they.
So you think she got involved maybe to help her sex offender brother and father?
Everything is quid pro quo with all these people.
Yeah.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I need a black person up there so I don't look like I'm racist while I'm doing racist shit. And a very selfish, rich black person is like, well, help me and my criminal friends. And there we go.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
Co-founder.
The Silk Road guy, there was a guy that was like selling drugs on the dark web and shit like that. But a lot of libertarians supported this guy because libertarians are pro drug or like
they love that drugs. Dark road shit. Yeah.
So and the libertarians that supported
Michael Harry O. Harris, yes. He was the guy who got the pardon. Sorry about that.
So this guy is huge in the libertarian world, which is another, he got libertarian support, so he pardoned this guy. He's selling pardons straight up. Left and right.
Well, the last one crazy. He just did because they were saying, this whole thing while we're literally bombing Venezuelan boats and killing people, and he's so anti-drug, and the latest pardon was literally this guy who was a drug dealer. But like El Chapo type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The weirdest one
they hate pedophiles too. They're gonna get rid of the pedophiles.
The weirdest one was that little lying jackass that does a podcast that was on that was in the Senate for a second, that he just pardoned Joe or DeSantis or something.
Oh, Mark Santos was his name?
Santos,
the New York guy. Yeah.
I forget his name. I was so annoyed. Jim Norton had him on his podcast.
Really?
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
This is just why.
And every time they do that, even even if they're poking at him, it's softball and playing, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're normalizing these people, dude. Like, and I
George Santos, that was it.
Gotcha.
George, yeah.
And I get it on the way, because I think there is,
like, he was just in prison for doing very much like frauds that he was caught doing and were like
and lied about
dead to rights. All
he
the
got
evidence
caught
was
and
there.
kept lying. Yeah,
Caught, convicted completely, and Trump's like,
wasn't it some
no.
shit where he stole from a charity or
Yes.
yeah,
and from the Senate, I think.
yeah.
Just ridiculous. It's just crazy.
Reprehensibly evil people.
Yeah.
Who are racist and like to have sex with everyone against their will. The more they're more vulnerable.
All the
better.
worst things that
it's
human beings do.
It's cartoonish.
Yeah, it's really insane.
They just approved a pesticide that has PFAS in it. Fucking Maha, make America healthy again. Fucking,
Yeah.
Did you see that when the one dude passed out in the White House and then fucking RFK ran out and then Trump started sundown and
He
it
just
just
looked
turned
at
to
him.
the camera
Like Jim from The Office.
like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. You can just hear the music in the background. Your actual health guy runs out. The actual guy who's bragging about Ozempic just went down and then the president just turned off.
Just gives a look, just a womp womp.
If anybody competent
only Trump.
right.
That's our Trumpy.
If anybody competent ever tries to conquer this world, it'll be the easiest thing that has ever happened. Because these people are fucking idiots.
I think that's the smarter people, the Peter Thiels and those guys are know these guys are fucking ridiculous, and then all that actually like obviously evil shit is just them going like, what can we get away with? Like they're just
well, it's
fucking,
a game. It's a game.
Yeah, they're just running like.
Again, that's why rape is so popular with these people, because it's like at a certain point when you can get everything. I mean, where's the game at?
Yeah.
You know, that, and when you have a person that I mean, look at how all of them look. The same thing that should be studied of like if a human being is in solitary confinement, how you literally lose your mind. I think these people are literally insane.
Yeah,
because isolation fucks up the human mind, and that's the most empathy and olive branch that I'll extend them, because I try not to go in any direction with that, saying people are evil, whether it be terrorists or fucking evil fucking billionaires. I think given any human the proper circumstances, we're all capable of this shit. You know what I mean? And you could just, I mean, when you see Peter Thiel, his face, dude, like, how are you a billionaire with those shiny fucking cheeks and just that death stare? And fucking Larry Ellison, same thing. He's got that lower lumered fucking cheeks like the Saw dude. And just, oh my, and then Zuckerberg.
The Saw puppet.
Zuckerberg looking like Ex Machina without the fucking skin shit on. Just all of them look so fucked up, dude.
I think it's just they're just the weirdest people ever. You have to be so obsessive and like just to have money just generating like 24 hours a day, like an obscene amount of it, like, well,
to the point where it doesn't mean anything. And to know
anything. That you never have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Like
you can just get somebody you just have people that take care of everything. And
well, somebody was pointing that out. That's why even the word groceries is just tantalizing to Trump, because it's a word that people like that don't use.
Keeps talking about it.
Groceries.
Like, it's a strange word. It's an old-fashioned word.
Yeah, and you gotta think it was like, I remember a while ago when Oprah used to come on and she was like man of the people, and she was like a champion in the black community. My mom used to watch her, but I remember one of the first things that was pulling at the threads of her being, you know, like way too rich, is her and her friend Gail went on a road trip, and they didn't know how much gas costs. They didn't know how to pump gas, like everyday shit that people do. And that's the thing with these people like Trump and
But
groceries.
how did Oprah wasn't always rich though? How did she not know how to do any of that from before?
Well, she got on. She was a young reporter at a Chicago station in her early 20s. And she wasn't making great money, but she started making decent money. And even then,
I mean what, did she ride the subway all the time until she was rich? Or like, how did she not know how to pump gas?
Because at a certain point, I mean, Chicago ain't New York, but it's almost New York. So at a certain point, you either have a driver or, you know what I mean? Like, you're not driving, you know, and again, it's not New York, but it's almost New York. You don't want to drive around a city like that anyway. You know what I mean? So, and then once
I guess she could have just always been taking cabs.
That's what I'm saying. She just, she's been taken care of enough that where when it came time to pump some gas, it was yeah. It was like a virgin trying to find a clitoris, dude. Like what? I don't even know what I'm looking at down here. I don't even know where we are, man.
Crazy.
Isolation kills the human brain, dude. That's amazing to me. That's what, if anything, taken out of this on an anthropological level, that should be what should be studied through this. When they sift through the debris of how we got to such a state. You know
just becomes this, I think, with these people, just like, what can I get away with?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing I can do? Like, how can I get real fucking weird with my time?
But the problem is the way society is structured. Even then, it shouldn't be possible because it would be like walking into a McDonald's and somebody saying, let me snatch this baby or let me slit this person's throat. Even if it was a bunch of people who are horrified, other people would fuck this person up. The problem in this society is you have a weak, feeble, stupid person like Donald Trump, but he has a lot of police behind him. You know what I mean? The problem is the people that are around these people.
Yeah.
The parasocial relationships that they have, and that's the problem with fascism, is it always gets strength on its side. Like leftist movements, like you rarely get any military or any type of just gun or any type of might on your side. But that's the thing, that's why when fascists always try to point to the left and stuff like that, it's like, no, this is always right wing, because these people always defer to power. And that's why it's so shitty, because you'll have these Zuckerbergs and Trumps and all these other people, and objectively we could, our kids could fuck them up. You know what I mean? But they have police, which is why we were saying defund the fucking police.
Well, not just police. I mean, they have the entire system is on the side of the person with the most money.
I know, but I'm saying
the whole.
But I'm saying the thing that Trump gets away with, like when he gets a court order or if he has to pay this, and he just won't,
because nobody will make the arrest.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Because nobody has the balls to go, no, well, this is illegal, I'm bringing them in. There's not one Fed, because his guy's in charge of the Feds. Like, he would just shut it down and fire them.
And there's a big part of a lot of people that are in it that are like, I'm not doing the order. I'm not going to do it. Well, I'm just turning the other way. You know what I mean? They're like the cool parents who are letting the kids smoke and fuck in the basement. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, this has been another gloom and doom cast.
Burning down the fucking house, America.
I didn't hear what you said, but I don't necessarily co-sign it.
No, we just talk about what's going on. It's we're frogs in the pot at this point. You know what I mean? It's bubbling over. It's a thing. Who can control such things? And again, the incompetence. The incompetence.
That definitely has slowed a lot of it down.
Yep. Just stupid.
Yeah.
Being ruined by a man with dementia. That's embarrassing.
Listen up, YouTube.
It's like
YouTube listeners.
Raped by a flaccid penis.
All right, if you're still here after that, follow us on our socials.
John Armstrong Comedy on Instagram.
John Armstrong Comedy on Instagram.
This is November what? 27th, 8th.
It's the end of the month, yeah.
It's the end of
This
the
will be
month.
like December
Wake up,
1st
wake
or
up.
2nd when it's on.
I'm going to be
airs.
headlining at Hilarities in Cleveland on December 7th, which is a Sunday. Come on out. If you're one of my fellow service industry peeps, you get a discount. So hit me up. I'll give you
I wonder
a
if my
promo.
job's considered a service.
It is.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
it's a service.
Fucking I mean, we're all dealing with meat somehow. Dead meat too. So yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get back into hilarity. I'm gonna come hang out more.
Come
I'm gonna
hang
do
tonight.
that
I'm doing a
thing.
guest spot for Mary.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of editing too. I got
B. Mary Santora is in town, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm doing a guest spot. I think Bill Squire is going up today too, and Mike Strank's going to be hosting. The old band got back together. So, yeah,
Nice.
should be a hoot. And they're doing the winter lighting downtown too. I live in beautiful downtown Cleveland, guys, and they're doing the lighting, so it's gonna be really cool. One of the funny things is they said they weren't gonna do fireworks this year, which I think is because there was a shooting, so we can't have our bangs being confused with our bombs.
We gotta keep all the shootings to the 4th of July, to the summer months,
Right?
as much as possible.
No one wants to do a street chase in this slushy shit.
Well, in the cold, it's too hard to tell when the people died because they freeze and then you don't know. And
Dude, okay, not to be all doom and gloom, but that was another thing I was thinking, like with these ice raids and shit like that. That's another reason shit's starting to go to shit, is because it's kind of harder to do, fascism in the winter.
this
is exactly what happened to Hitler, and
it'll slow down for a few months. Yeah, in Russia.
When Hitler went through Russia, it's like, oh,
it's too cold.
You're sending ice to Chicago in December, you fucking idiot.
I sure do hate these Jews, but it is too cold to chase them.
It's probably why they invaded France first. Let's go to France. It's a little milder.
Let's go somewhere cold.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, we will. We'll see you all next week on this here podcast. Thanks for listening.
I didn't mean that. Thank you guys. I don't know why I did that. Thank you.